Espanol.
Otherworldly culture. That's so beautiful.
Craig Counsell sucks.
That domain's taken.
An umpire and a vampire square off week after week, reviewing movies outside their own strike zone.
Not as good last week.
This week's movies, the 2009 The Collector, and the 2016 movie Race, starring Stephen James, Josh Stewart, Jason Sudeikis, Andrea Roth, Shanice Banton, and Juan Fernandez. Now two guys who still, let me repeat that, still can't believe Craig Counsell selfishly robbed Corbin Burns of a no-hitter. Tim Kretschmann and Jeff Miller.
Yes. Absolutely. That's where we need to start tonight.
You're upset about that, I hear.
About Craig Counsell's ego.
You're a little upset.
His egomaniac. He's an egomaniac.
Is that what he is?
Yes. Okay, listen.
Hey, everybody.
Hi,
Hey, everybody. This is Dead.
Hi.
It's Dead on the Bases, everybody. He's the ump.
Jeff Miller. And he's the vamp.
That's right. I'm the vamp. And
Tim Kretschmann.
Oh, wait. I've got a special intro for Jeff here.
Well, okay.
Jeff is called the ump because he calls it straight down the middle. The middle of what? We don't know, but neither does he.
What? Okay.
There you go.
You're right.
I know.
But
I'm
let's
right.
okay, so there may be a viewer or two this week or a listener or two that
That's
doesn't know
new.
exactly what we're doing.
Right? There's always new viewers.
And this is the perfect
Because nobody comes back a second time.
This is the perfect podcast to bring this up. I hate horror movies. But
I don't believe him.
But Tim and I got together, after a while, after going to high school together, we got together and we talked a little bit and we thought, what would be fun is if Jeff, who hates horror movies, would watch a horror movie and review it.
And I don't like sports except for all-star wrestling and parakeet tractor pulls.
And we took care of that last week.
Those are my two favorite sports. So I don't like...
I'm listening. I'm just listening.
I didn't interrupt you.
I didn't interrupt you at all.
You did?
I was just listening.
But
Tracy, Peggy, where are you?
And I have to watch these abysmal sports movies.
Oh, I gave you a good one.
That are without any value whatsoever, just so you know.
Wow.
Because you're going to be sitting there thinking, God, that sounds horrible. You should feel sorry for me that I have to put up with this. But,
Yeah, so anyways, Tim, whatever you want to say is whatever you want to say, but here we go. So here's the deal. So
I want to say.
We did 2 movies this week. We'll do Tim's movie first this week. We'll do The Race.
Well, okay. We have The Collector.
Take that off. Man.
And we have Race. And we're going to start.
I need a drink.
Okay.
Are we going to play What's Jeff Drinking?
Okay. People in the chat room, and you can probably tell because that is...
that was heavy. That was heavy.
He loaded up because he knew he was going to need extra.
Yeah, the freaking Collector.
The Collector. Okay.
Anyways.
I'm going to start things off. Is that okay with you?
Alcohol? That's wrong. But be more specific. No, it's right.
All right. Okay. And I have to tell everybody who I am, so I hit that.
How you spell specific? Like Pacific.
Am I annoying you by running the show over here?
Be
Is
more
that getting in your way?
I didn't spell that right. Does it do word check if I hover over it? Because I'm terrible. I'm a bad speller. Hey, can I just tell a story real quick?
You're bad at so many things.
So let me just tell you a quick story.
Okay.
So I took Mr. Bellinger, whatever, typing class at Muskego. You probably had that, right? Did you take typing in high school?
Bellinger? I don't remember him.
I don't know what his name was, whatever. Anyways, so they had this typing class at Muskego, right?
All right.
And so what he did is he said, all right, he put up what the test was going to be up on the board in front of us. He said, practice it. Well, I thought I was pretty smart. So I would actually start typing what he had.
I think that.
I know. I started typing up what he had up there. And then when it was time to change out your paper, I just put the same one back in. He's like, all right, go. And I would be typing away. And I aced class. But I didn't know shit about typing because I already had the whole thing on the chalkboard on the paper.
Wow.
So kids, if you're kids out there and you're listening, Don't cheat. It gets you
If
nowhere.
there's kids watching, by the way, this is not the show for
No.
you to be breaking children in on.
You know what? If you watch the
Because
show,
this guy over here, there, that guy right there,
clear me. Yeah.
foul-mouthed.
When did I fucking swear yet tonight? Whoops. Come
There
on.
we go.
No, listen. All right.
I am listening.
Belmer, what's his name? Because Trogdor's like, Bellinger was a principal at Save the Bell. Yes. But what was his name? Is it Bellinger? It was Belmer. I don't even know. It started with a B. All right. Anyways, go ahead.
Zottner. That starts
Zottner.
with a
I had Zottner with you, or did we have that just for FBLA?
FBLA.
Yeah,
I think.
Future Business Leaders of America, right here.
Future Butt Lickers of America.
Yeah, no.
Race.
Fun fact: Jesse Owens was racing superstar, not related. Okay.
Okay, thank you for reading
Belmer,
the chat
thank
room
you.
to people.
Thank you. Belmer sounds right. Yeah, it sounds right.
Okay.
He had. I don't know what he had. Go ahead.
I'm allowed?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. Race is the story of Jesse Owens. Now, when I was
What?
going to...
Hey,
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I'll
Go ahead.
interrupt only one more time.
Uh-huh.
Can you just tell like the double entente for the title, please? Because I thought it was pretty cool.
Well, it's about a athlete that's a racer,
Right?
and of course, a lot of the story is about that he's of the African American race.
Thank you. All right, go ahead.
All right. Well, here's the thing. When I was thinking, okay, how am I going to explain the movie? I feel like I say it's the story of Jesse Owens, because this is probably historically the most significant athlete there's been, and I don't think that I'm over. Would you stop? What are you doing now?
I don't think I'm tall enough.
Well,
I think I gotta do
eat
this.
more vegetables or
I
something.
did. Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
better.
All right.
That's way better. Yeah, I like that better. All right, go ahead. I'm done. Sorry.
So Jesse Owens, I think he's probably the most important athlete of history because of the things that you see in this movie. And I'm not going to feel like I'm spoiling anything, because you should have been listening in history class. They talk about this in history
don't.
class. Oh, come on. Every time.
They talk about World War II.
Now, the odd thing to me is I looked all over, and maybe you know because you're the sports expert and everything, but is this the first movie made on Jesse Owens?
Uh-huh.
It is?
First, like...
Or no?
No, it is, but it's the first, like, major movie.
I
Major motion picture. And it's a shame that it took this long.
Yeah, I'm sitting there and I'm like, really? It made it all the way to 2016.
And he died in 1980.
Yeah. That they didn't make a movie in the 60s or the 70s. Shocking. 80s or the 90s, I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
I know.
2016? Really? So I'm taking a point off just for that.
A point? Is there a point?
I'm kidding.
Whatever.
I'm
Have a
kidding.
drink.
I'm kidding. I'll have some more blood. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's right, because he's the vampire. The vampire.
Okay.
Because he likes horror movies.
Right. So, Jesse Owens, he
Horror.
went to Ohio State University.
He did. The O.
Okay. And apparently, he had Jason Sudeikis as his coach, which Jason Sudeikis, all he does lately is play coaches. Have you watched Lasso yet?
I have not watched it yet, but I think
need
you
to.
need to explain to the people that Jason Sudeikis isn't like his real coach when he was really around. He was the coach in the movie. Because
right.
the way you
He's
said
an
it,
actor.
the way you
Jason
said it,
Sudeikis is an actor. He plays pretend.
I know, but the way you said it,
Apparently, I need to explain that to Jeff.
I knew it, but the way you said it, people would have thought that Jason Sudeikis was
I don't
just,
care. I'm not
I
trained teaching people.
I do. It's sports. No, go ahead.
We confused Trogdor because he said, wait, they didn't travel through time.
See?
to film
I
it?
knew it. See? Thank you. THAN.
Okay. So,
Y-O.
anyway, they moved from Cleveland to Columbus to LA. They're going all over the place in this movie. But basically what happens is Jesse Owens gets trained in Ohio.
He does.
He becomes a phenom. A lot of it was just natural ability, but apparently the coach did something because they kept him in the movie.
The coach was who?
Jason Sudeikis. I don't remember. You're the one that has the IMDb over there. I don't know the names of these characters. You're just afraid you'll click on the wrong
Yes,
tab and
because I was
open
looking at that
Collector.
stupid collector bullshit.
Yeah, Collector is how it's pronounced.
Whatever.
What is the guy's name?
Larry
Snyder. Like I said, Jason Sudeikis plays a character named Larry Snyder.
No.
And what?
Snyder. Yeah, no.
Snyder.
You think it's Snyder?
I think so.
All right.
It's Snyder if it's Snyder. Anyway.
I don't even know.
What I think this movie does great is
What does it do?
at one point Jesse Owens makes the Olympic team, spoiler, from the 40s.
From the 40s, really?
That's when he made the Olympic team.
Just checking.
Okay. And he goes over to Germany, which isn't really digging the black guy winning all the medals.
Why?
Well, they're a little bit racist over there.
Okay,
A little
just
bit racist.
Hitler?
What's interesting to me is this is one of the few movies set in World War II where you don't really see... You do see guns, but you don't see tanks. You don't see, like, war times.
Right.
You don't see the violence.
Right.
You don't even see, like, people being slapped around or anything. But you do see the Jews being put onto a truck.
Yep, you're right.
And in some ways,
Good observation.
that's scarier.
Yeah.
And I mentioned, I was talking to somebody about this. It doesn't matter. But
Really?
I noticed, shut up. I noticed that when they first come to Berlin, and that's the German pronunciation of
Well,
Berlin.
what if we're not German? Just say it right.
Okay. Well, if I say Berlin,
Yep.
people think of New Berlin, and then they're thinking drug culture and all that stuff. But anyway, when they get to Berlin, it's really eerie and quiet. Because it's a fascist,
I agree.
And what it reminded me of was the first couple of weeks of our pandemic lockdown.
God.
But it was very quiet, and in some ways that was creepier and scarier.
It was.
I don't know why you gave me such a scary movie.
Shut. All right.
Did you see how I did that? Just step by step. Did you see it? Okay. Anyway, what I thought was interesting is there was a lot of talk from the beginning on, and people saying we don't want to take part in this particular Olympics because of the racism and bigotry that's going on over in Germany. Meanwhile, the same ones that are saying that are bigots themselves. And the hypocrisy was evident throughout. The only white people, I think, in the movie that didn't show signs of the racism was Snyder.
Yes.
Or Sudeikis.
Whatever.
And
Just don't let
and the
people-
two Jewish guys on
the team.
On the racing team. But it also, when you first enter the Berlin stadium,
It was cool.
it looks like a gladiator arena.
It
doesn't
does. It looks really cool. I mean, it's really something else.
It's an amazing achievement at the time. It was built for it. So what I don't understand, okay, is there was a lot of emphasis on that there was a filming crew there to document this whole thing. Why didn't somebody just whip out their phone and post it on Instagram?
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, well, all those time travelers that you see on
Yeah.
yeah, oh, there's a time traveler. He had a phone. Whatever.
It happens.
Anyways, but listen. But wasn't that cool how they did that? How they put that together? I mean, can you imagine what was going through actual Jesse Owens' mind when he walked through there, knowing the races and what's going on in Germany? That had to have been amazing. And I think the actor who portrayed Jesse Owens did a great job.
Excellent. Yeah, it's something James, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, I have to look again.
Yeah, look it up. Damn it.
Not Jesse James.
It's something
Stephen James.
Stephen James. Well, I would never remember the name Stephen.
Trogdor.
Goofy name. Anyway.
And Shanice. And Ellie Gore.
Well, and
Caprice.
part of the plus in this movie,
Caprice.
you get Jeremy Irons, you get William Hurt in here.
John Hurt.
Oh,
Who the hell's John Hurt?
John Hurt is the guy that has his chest burst open by an alien in Aliens.
Don't
worry, you'll get that movie. It's coming.
But you know the cool person that you get in this, you get Gaten Normandin. Now, I mean, Gaten Normandin, that's an actor.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Gaten?
He's just looking up random names.
No, I know this because I'm a film sports buff.
Okay. Tell me more about Gaten. What other movies?
Oh my gosh, Gaten! Oh, he's been in quite a few movies.
Yeah, click it. Otherwise, it's not going to come up.
He's
been in one movie. He picks the only one. The only person on IMDb with one credit he picked.
He must have been one.
Type in my name, and I have 2 credits.
Do you really? Oh, well, I'm going to find out right now because it might throw me off.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wow, Gaten's only been in one movie.
Okay, so one thing that happened.
Award.
Okay, now would you be ready now, Mr. Sports? Put your sports hat on.
Yep, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's a Pittsburgh Pirates hat. Does that count as a sport?
I'll tell you why, because I'm calling out the burgers tonight.
Okay. So, goddamn.
Wow,
right,
talk about
there.
vanity.
Yeah, well, I'm so damn good looking. We're getting more hits the moment I do that. Okay, now listen. Now I'm doing Jeff. Now listen. All right.
I never do that. Really? Oh, shoot.
I'm going to play it back for you.
Please don't.
All right. So,
Schneider.
They're doing, now is it the broad jump or the long jump? What do they call that when they're running up?
Long jump.
Because if they're just standing there or broad, right?
Right. Yes. You can be funny, but yes.
Okay. Anyway.
I missed that, but I know you're
Anyway, I'm not going to do that.
I got to get a little stand for this. This isn't high enough.
That would be beneath me. Okay? So. I don't want to go into it.
That's what she said. See, you must have tried that a few times. That's what she said profusely, proclaimingly. I said that wrong, didn't I?
Oh, Merchmeister.
Can I get another drink?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, so I can. No, I have a question for you right now.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
The question is, they said they jumped like 26 feet.
Yes.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's a triple jump.
That's the length of the shark in Jaws. That's the length of my first car, the Lincoln Continental. In fact, you remember the Lincoln.
I can do that.
You can jump 26 feet.
Yep.
That's not a triple jump. They did that all in one go in that.
Oh, did he?
In that movie.
Oh, well, then that's a hell of a jump then.
That just sounds preposterous
Is that amazing,
to me.
though?
That's amazing. And I'll tell you another thing. I knew the story about how Jesse Owens kind of embarrassed the German super race guys.
The Aryan Nation? That's what they call them.
Did I say Baron?
No, I don't know what you said, but I just said Aryan Nation.
The Aryan, yeah.
I would never correct you, Tim.
That's probably the best approach for you. Anyway, I had never heard the whole part about the Jewish racers, and then he also ran the relay.
Yep,
I didn't know anything about that part.
I'm glad I brought this movie to your attention.
I'm glad you brought it to my attention, too. Now, it is time for this button, the horror movie connection.
You're already at that point.
Where's the horror movie connection?
Are you already at that
Things
point?
are acting up on me again.
Well, while you're waiting for that, take a look over my shoulder. Dead on the Bases. How do you like that poster? That's damn nice.
It's beautiful.
They'll be out with us
it.
at Horror Realm. I'm sure Tim has got a spot for Horror Realm during our program to promote it. But I'm just going to say Horror Realm a couple times. And it's horror.
There we
with
go.
An H. Oh, here we go.
I think the automation acted up on me again. I got to work on
You know what? You know what, Tim? Last 2-3 weeks now, I've been hearing excuses. All I hear is excuses. I don't want excuses. I want results.
F you. All right.
Oh, I don't want to say the word because I don't want the bell.
Right. You fucker.
Oh,
Anyway,
there you go.
horror movie connections. Do you think I found any for this movie?
You know what? I'm sure you did. I'll
tell you, the honest to God truth, a lot of times I have to go through IMDb and really look.
Should I tell you who was in a horror movie?
Okay.
Is Gaten Normandin.
Well, it was scary in those Berlin scenes.
Gaten Normandin.
This movie is
was not
almost a horror
credited.
movie.
Was not credited.
The reason I liked it, it's almost a horror
You're
movie.
just talking over me. You don't even
I
care.
am. Because
care.
we got to keep going.
Tracy,
I know
Peggy.
how long you're going to go on the next one. So,
That's what she said.
yeah. I actually, this time, I usually try to see if I can remember some horror movies that the actors do.
Yeah.
And then I look them up, right? This time, I remembered all of them.
Really? There's people.
Before I looked it up, and I'm like, I don't see any additional. Jeremy Irons,
Yes.
who plays the rich industrialist that goes over to Germany. He plays. He's in the movie Dead Ringers, and he actually plays his own twin. That
So
is,
does he get 2 movie credits for that?
it's a fucked up movie. I'll give it.
No,
to
I
you.
don't want that one.
I'll give it.
Come on, man.
And then William Hurt is in a movie called Altered
Broadcast News.
States.
What?
But he's also in a movie called Altered States. And
That sounds like
that
an
one
alien
scares
movie.
people.
No? Yeah.
I don't know even how to explain that movie. It's different.
Did you like
How's that?
Did you like Jason Sudeikis?
I thought he was
action in this?
excellent. You know what? I was not a Jason Sudeikis fan on Saturday Night Live, but I haven't really been a Saturday Night Live fan. But watching Ted Lasso, watching this, watching We Are the Millers, I'm like, this guy is talented. He's very, very good.
Did you see him in Horrible Bosses?
Yes. He was good in that, too.
Yeah, he's good in
Yeah.
that. Did you see
I
the-
prefer it. Isn't Jason Bateman in there?
Yeah. Jason Bateman is awesome.
I think Jason Bateman is one of the best straight men. And I'm not talking gay or straight. I'm talking about setting up other actors. He is so good
You watch
at that.
you watch any movie with Jason Bateman, like post Teen Wolf, let's just say.
Okay.
He is phenomenal because just like you said, he plays a great straight man in there.
Yeah.
Extract, the Spelling Bee movie, even Ozarks, even though a drama with the Ozark on Netflix, he is awesome. He's great. He really
very
is.
talented.
He's very talented.
Very talented. Okay,
Reminds me
we're
of
going to
myself.
see if this button works. I'm going to score it now. Is that okay?
Are we? Oh, that's how we're doing it.
Yeah, we're going to score it at this point.
Yeah.
And then later on, I'll have that for the scoring part, and then we have the trivia.
Yeah, I know, but how come there's nobody in there?
Calm down. All right, so
This is a 10. No, it's not a 10. It's gonna be. I know it's gonna be. I'm gonna put the answer behind my back. Go ahead. No, I'm gonna write it
because
down.
he can't change it
No, I'm
if
gonna-
it's behind
No,
his
no, I'm
back.
gonna write it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, once you put your
You know what?
fingers in a position, they never stop.
Watch this. I'm gonna
Watch.
Write,
I'm going to try.
no, stop.
See
it.
my finger?
See my finger. See my
It goes
thumb.
right back. Here,
See
pull.
my-
Pull.
No. Listen, I'm gonna write down a number, and don't look. Don't look. This pen doesn't even
Wait, I
work.
got the camera. I can just put it
No,
over.
I got it. No, go
Okay.
ahead. No. All right.
You
Go
ready?
ahead. Go ahead. I know I'm writing this. Go ahead. Watch this. Watch this, people. Put it up so the people can see it.
No, I'm blocking it.
It's an 8.
Look at that. But he wrote it so sloppy he could claim it was a 9.
No, that's because the
He
pen
did
didn't
that.
work. That's because it's a lame pen, probably from New Berlin. That's on drugs.
Yeah. You can't trust anything
Look at 8.
from New Berlin. Yeah, it was
It's a good
very,
movie.
very good.
It's a good movie.
It was very good. I highly recommend it. If you missed it, which I sure did, get out there and watch it. It's a great movie.
So as a non-sports movie fan, you give it an 8. You thought it was well worth seeing.
I thought it was very good. I thought it. My criticism of it is
What?
it's such a good story itself. It didn't grab me as much as I expected it should
Okay.
because of the importance of
Okay.
what was going on.
I gotcha.
I was like, I think they left something on the table, is what I thought. I'm like, I should have been knocked out, bawling my eyes out, and I wasn't. I enjoyed it. This is the type of movie that you could cry going, oh, he never got his due and all that. But they didn't play that chord, and I
No.
think they should have.
He got his medals. He's fine. Are we taking a break between movies?
No.
Oof.
Oh, should we do merch?
Yeah, why not?
Let's do merch.
Give me a chance to catch my breath and get another drink.
Jeff really needs more drinking to occur as soon as possible.
I'm done with that shit. That's
Yeah.
ding.
Yeah. Okay, remember to email
This
the
is good
show.
stuff.
Email the show at jeff@otherworldlyculture.com and tim@otherworldlyculture.com. Next week, I will be giving out Jeff's personal phone number, and you can call him in the middle of the night and say, I'm going to collect you.
Listen.
That's what I want you to do.
Listen, I've gotten a lot of emails.
You've gotten a lot
and
of
I
emails.
haven't had a chance to get back to anybody, but I will this week.
All right. Hey, you know what?
What?
We will return you to the regularly scheduled program in
get
just a moment.
This
Let's make the merch money. Dead on the Bases has get this high quality durable garment at our store or a fine partner location. Get our classic and classy tees that really shine, worn out on their own. And what else do we have coming in the line?
I'm thinking
That's
about
an awesome
posters,
quote. I gotta give you
and I'm
credit.
thinking about
That's all
getting
you.
Tumblr, like Yetis. I don't know, man. I think we got a market going. I don't know.
As always, Jeff, you are so right. Get this fabulous product now at a location near you. Get on the bases when you care and when you are.
Open it up mosquito style.
Hey,
I love that part. That's
I
my
do too.
favorite part of the thing.
the mosquito style.
Yeah.
Do you remember going to Galaxy of Games?
I do.
I went there. Do you remember getting quarters for your report card?
I do. But you know where I didn't get quarters there. I went to
Let's
Chuck
guess.
E. Cheese. And
Chuck E.
Showbiz.
Cheese?
And
Where
Showbiz.
was that? Where was all that? Why
You
would
never
go?
went to Showbiz Pizza Place?
Yeah, I did, but Galaxy was right up the road for us.
Right, but for some reason, that's where I ended up going to get the
Well,
I
wait,
went to Aladdin's Castle quite a bit.
I went there too. That one dude. Remember that one dude? You know who I'm talking about. The owner.
Okay, we don't
Not
need
the-
to talk
But now
about
listen.
that.
Hey,
Not in here.
back to
Come
this though. Wait, back to this though.
on. Okay.
Now I see this, but don't. Without saying anything, where's the other one? Horror Realm.
There it
Okay.
is.
All right, Horror Realm. 63 days.
It's 63 days and 22 hours. That's when they open.
Oh, you got the hours too.
I talked to Rich,
Okay.
and we synchronized our watches. Is what happened.
Well, you know what? We're going to be down there. We're going to be there actually on that Thursday. So we'll be there a little bit
Yeah.
early. So if people want to come to us and like hang out with us, go to karaoke or
Wait,
whatever.
why
we're gonna-
wouldn't they want to hang out with?
Well,
us?
they're coming to karaoke. I have a table for us. We're good. We're
Bottles
gonna
of
have
this.
merch there. We're gonna have
Yeah.
merch there.
Yes.
We have secret merch. I guess apparently I thought we had advertised merch, but we must have secret merch. So I'll just leave it at that. All right.
Secret merch.
You know what I'm talking about. Son of a bitch. You know what I'm talking about. Damn it. All right. Let's talk about that stupid movie I had to watch.
The what? It's probably going to be like a 95 that he's going to. And I'm going to have to remind him.
I don't even,
only
why
a
am I
10.
putting this even up? Why am I putting the IMD up? Because I don't want to look at this.
What? You've got issues.
All right, so-
that's very hurtful to my feelings.
Here's how it goes. All right. Here's the showdown. Here's the
I'm going to put your email up there again, just so people know who to complain to. That your language is getting out of control. Just so you know. There's your buddy. There's the collector, and here's some wonderful scenes from this film.
That's not a bad scene. That's scary. Okay, this is good podcasting. Okay, I'm gonna talk.
Yeah.
Let's
Why
start
don't you
talking
talk?
now. All right, so here's the deal. I watched this movie, and
Yes.
so Tim gives me these. So Tim, bear with me on this, all right?
Yes, sir.
So Tim gives me. Look at that face. Oh my god, that ski mask shit. Anyways, so Tim gives me these horror movies, and I get it. You know, I'm in for the long haul on this. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna check out what the collector is about before I watch it. Whoops. So I have an idea. All right. So I have an idea.
Yes.
Look at this shit.
All right, calm down.
All right,
Keep
so-
going.
Well, that's not bad.
Do you need your happy place?
No, not yet. Not
All
yet.
right.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
talk about that. Look at that. Look at that. Who does that? So, anyways,
Bad guys.
I know.
That's what
I
bad
don't remember
guys
that
do.
scene at all. That's bullshit. Because that was
that
not
might
in the
have
movie.
been from the You know what? That was from the sequel.
There's a sequel to this?
People love this movie
I do not
very
want
much.
I do not want the sequel. I do not want it. So
The
here's what's going
sequel
on.
is called The Collection. It was done in French.
What, did they have the Maginot line too?
I'm serious. The name of the movie is The
You're full
Collection.
of shit. Whatever. Anyways, so back to Jeff.
Where's some Trogdor to back me up on
So Trogdor, whatever.
this?
So listen.
Les Collection.
Well, you know what? Les Collection. They had the Les Manégion line, and it didn't work in World War II, did it? No. So we'll go back to the race and just tie all this shit together in one big ball. Now I'll get back to this movie because I am not happy. I have
not
never been this
happy?
upset after watching a movie
Really?
since, what was the other movie?
The Conjuring?
Oh, Jesus. Yes, The Conjuring. The Conjuring was bad.
You loved it.
This was practically worse. Not much more, but it was worse. So now let's get down to this. All right.
All right.
So in The Collector, all right, The Collector. So I read a little bit
Before we go any further,
No, come on. All right.
were there boobs in it?
Yes. And I'm
All
like,
right, see?
all right. I'm like, all
See?
right. I'm like, all
You
right.
ask, I
weeks,
give.
2 weeks in a row, but it wasn't enough. All
It
right?
wasn't enough, okay.
And it was kind of dark. So a couple of things that bothered
You
me
should
about
light them boobies up.
the things about this movie that I did not like is that everything was freaking dark. So there's some day scenes, but 99% of this movie is in the dark.
Okay.
So it's like I don't like that stuff. All right. So anyways, so let's get back to this, Tim. All right. So all right.
I'm here.
All right. So Tim's like, you're gonna watch Collector. I'm like, all right, I'll watch Collector. So I'm like, okay, so this cannot be that bad. I'm thinking maybe.
And this is how Jeff sounded.
Oh my God! What? No, I didn't sound like that.
He did.
I had Tango by me. So anyway. So listen to me. Now listen to me. Listen to me now. Hear me later.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I need to get a button for this. Go
So
ahead.
now listen to this shit. Or this stuff, whatever. Anyways, so I go to the Wicca on this. And I'm like, okay.
Wiki.
Whatever.
A Wicca is a witch.
It's a warlock, right?
Yes.
Okay, so get it right. So anyways, now hear me now. So I go to Wiki, whatever. I go to Wiki and I check this stuff out. And I'm like, what's this going to be about? And being Jeff, I read like the first sentence. And I'm like, this isn't going to be that bad.
And then there were long words after that.
Right. And I read the first sentence and it's something like, someone's going for something and someone else is going for something at the same time. I'm like, this ain't going to be bad at all. Holy balls. No, I got you on that. I got into this movie and oh my God. Tim,
Like the first half hour, you're like, oh, I see what's happening.
I
and
do.
This is going
But then they
on.
throw this
And
curve
then
and
all of a sudden.
and I'm gonna blow this whole thing up for all you folks. Can I give anything away at all? Just let me know now.
You know, not a lot of people have discovered how great this film is. I'd
Okay.
like you to not.
Okay, but I'm
Spoil it
gonna
too bad.
pan some of this because some of this is the
That's
reason
fine.
why I voted for bad on this.
Okay.
So what goes on is that the main character, what's his name, Arkin, played by Josh Stewart, he
Yep.
has to go. So he's like doing some work for these people, whatever. He's doing some like window shit for them, and his girlfriend has to owe some money to some people. He's like, "Hey, I'll get the money for you because he's got a kid, whatever."
Yeah.
So he's like, and he's an ex-con, and you find out that
Right.
he's got to go rob the place. All right, he has to go rob the place for his boss.
Right.
His boss like, I don't want to do it. He's like, we're doing it. He's
His
like,
boss is named Rob?
No, I don't know.
I'm
like
kidding.
a robber. Like
Keep
a robber.
going. I shouldn't.
Okay, but
throw
no,
you off.
I know
Okay.
because I've been drinking. So, but listen.
Right.
So he goes,
So
I don't
listen.
want to do it tonight. And he's like, we're doing it tonight. He's like, I don't want to do it. He's like, I'm doing it. So then,
It actually isn't a bad.
I know. So Arkin's like, I'm going.
to do it.
I know. So Arkin's going to this house. Arkin goes to this house. He busts in because the family's supposed to be gone. He's like, I got this safe equipment that's gonna open the safe. I'm gonna get out a fucking ruby. Did you see the size of that ruby? The ruby was huge.
That was the size of a baseball.
Yeah, it's
I thought it was a sports movie all of a sudden.
yeah, that was dumb. But anyways, this ruby. Oh my God, you're making me sweat. So, anyways, I'm glad the lights are on in this room. Okay, anyway.
I am too, because you wouldn't be able to control yourself.
No, so anyways, so he goes to get this thing. But when he's up there, so the cool thing is, he's walking up these stairs and he hears it.
Yeah.
Like
a little squeak.
Hey,
That's
hey,
what
was
they're
that
called.
one sound effect in this movie?
No.
Okay.
This is the sound effect. That's the Wilhelm.
No, but the Wilhelm effect.
That's the one I just played.
Was that in it?
No.
Okay, so anyways, you hear this.
That was the sound you made.
I know. So he goes up the second stair and you hear the like a squeak, and he's like, "Okay, I gotta be careful about this." But no one's supposed to be in the house, so he goes in the house. He puts on his little equipment to open up the safe, whatever. And he's starting to do it, and I'm like, "All right, cool. He's gonna get this." Because at this point, still, Jeff in his mind read WikiLeaks or Wikipedia, and he read the first two lines. He's like, "Okay, there might be just."
It's basically a heist film.
That's exactly right. That's what I'm thinking. All of a sudden, he hears it. That means there's somebody else in the house. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going to happen? And all of a sudden, it's
Then
this.
the rest of the movie.
Then it's
happens.
this dude that you see on the screen with the thing on his head, and you're like, oh my god, yes, that guy. And you're like, Juan Fernandez. What's his name? He plays the collector. Yeah, I got it. Juan fucking Fernandez.
Yeah.
Like Fernandez Lopez. No, wait, Fernando Valenzuela. No, it's not the same guy. Anyways,
No.
but he plays this dude. That's a sports guy. Did you know that? Fernando
Really?
Valenzuela, yeah. So anyways, this guy, but Tim, this is where I'm going to blow this whole thing up. This is where I'm going to blow this whole thing up. So now, that didn't hurt you. Arkin has to get out, okay? He wants to get out of this place. But the place is booby-trapped. And Tim,
It's booby-trapped within an inch of its life.
Tim,
Yeah.
but this is where I blow this whole movie up, and I won't give anything away.
Okay.
How the F did they booby-trap this movie from the morning to at night? There is no way in hell. There's bear traps. There's slings. There's everything. There's no way in hell that happens.
That's completely preposterous.
Yes, and this...
It was... He threw magic at it.
Yes.
The only thing
No,
I'll say...
no.
The only thing I'll
All right.
say, remember, he leaves. He's done for the end of the day.
Yeah.
And he goes to the bowling alley
Yes.
and he talks to his
Yes.
crime lord buddy and all that.
Yes.
I think he got started on putting some of those
No way,
booby
Tim.
traps out, but not all those booby traps that he had. He
Tim.
had to be putting them up nonstop.
The fish eyes and all that stuff with
All
the
right.
slings and the scissors and all
It
that.
is ridiculous.
But
it is ridiculous.
correct me if I'm
Yes.
wrong, but I actually said to my wife when we're sitting there watching, and Tango, he doesn't understand English, but he understands
you-
sit. So
You watched this with the wife?
I did because
She loved it. She loved it.
actually I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, but she kind of helped me through this. Because I had I had a harder time watching this than I did The Conjuring. I had a hard time watching this. So
See, I thought I'll tell you why I picked it, because you're going to continue putting plot holes in here, and there's a lot of them.
but can I? Okay,
Go ahead.
you're not mad though.
What?
I mean, I can put these plot holes in. Is that not bad? Is that good?
No, that's fine.
But I will.
But I'll tell you a couple reasons why I picked the movie.
Good, but then I can go back, right?
Yes,
All right.
yes, you can continue picking away. I picked it because I knew the supernatural stuff freaked you out, and I thought, well, this one is a little more of a realism base.
Yes, that's terrible.
Okay. Well, okay.
Well, think about Halloween with Michael
Lesson
Myers
learned.
going through the people's yards. I cannot swing with that shit.
Okay, all right. The other reason is I actually
Stop.
have met Josh Stewart. He was at a horror realm, which we went to.
Well, he wasn't the killer, so fine. I
And
think him too.
the two gentlemen that wrote this movie, I have interviewed them in the past. Their names are, and one of them is the director. Marcus Dunstan is the director, and his writing partner is Patrick Melton, who's right from the Chicago area.
Okay, Midwest guy.
They
Cubs suck.
what happened is they won a contest called Project Greenlight. You remember Project Greenlight? It was a reality TV show where Ben Affleck and Matt Damon helped people make movies.
Really?
So the first 2 years they had that show, they picked these art house movies, and the movies didn't make a dime. And they're like, screw this. We're putting a lot of money into this show. We want something commercial. And they did their research and they said, well, if you're making a low budget film, you got to go horror. So they found these two guys had a script called Feast. And they made that movie, and that really got them started. They ended up writing Saws 4, 5, and 6.
Wait, stop right there. Just stop.
Okay.
Just stop.
Go ahead.
This reminded me of Saw.
Yes.
When he cut his fingers in the window and all the traps and all the booby traps. Tim, that is the first thing I thought of was Saw. This has something to do with Saw?
Now, you're a dog lover. Did you not enjoy the cat death? The cat death was spectacular.
I don't remember that. I remember the dog getting killed.
The dog got killed?
Yeah.
I forget that.
That damn dog, that demon dog from hell, he threw a bucket of fire on his head.
Oh, that's right. He didn't die from that.
He's
shook that
dead.
off.
But anyways, go back to finishing this. Because I actually thought of Saw. That's the first thing I thought of, and that thought of during this movie. Because of the booby traps. You're done? Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so back to the movie. So...
See, also...
you...
Go
ahead.
The movie has a lot of
Look at that
suspense of, he's in one room, the
That's
other guy
good.
in another
I like
room,
that.
and
Yep.
there was a lot of cat and mouse.
I like
and I
that.
thought that would be attractive to you.
No! Not when they're sewing up some woman's mouth, or they're cutting out her tongue, or they're skinning a guy.
Tell me you never wanted to sew up some woman's mouth.
No, that is not... No, Tim...
Particularly when they've been competing at the broad jump. See how I went back? See that?
Anyways, look at that. Oh, goddamn. So anyways, so we're back to this thing. So...
Okay,
so,
you've been good. You're going to get your happy place.
Please. Yes.
There we go.
So, I don't need a unicorn, but yes. After this movie, I did have to watch Into the Blue with... Yes.
And give you a little of your happy place.
Yeah. Jessica Alba.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All three of them up there. Yes, I like that.
So pretty.
Yeah. Those are great, sweet pants that she has on. Yeah. No, why? Why ruin that for me? Why? So, damn, Tim. Come on. So, yes. So I did. Actually, after this movie, after I was so extremely drained, and Tim, let me just put one thing out there because I won't give away too much more.
I've been accused of breaking you, Jeff. It's in the chat
You
room.
broke Jeff Trogdor. Is he an author? Me? I'm not an author.
No,
He is a victim. He's a Luca victim.
Okay,
No, Luca Libre.
Lucha Libre.
Okay, anyway.
That's a type of wrestler. That's the wrestling I don't like. I like all-star wrestling,
is Lucha
and I
Libre-
like parakeet tractor pull.
Right, but is that the dude that Jack Black played? Because
Yeah.
Oh, I loathe.
Here he goes on Jack
I
Black.
loathe Jim.
Everybody
Jack
sit back,
Black.
have one if you got
Oh
one.
my God, Jack Black! Don't even. You know what? Jack Black should have been one of the guys. He should have been the guy in the box in this movie. But anyways,
You know how you could torture Jeff and Tim? You could make a movie with Richard Gere and Jack Black. We would both be dying.
they could call it Black Gear Drive. I don't know. Anyways, so back to this. So, okay, so I have not. Another thing after this is that yes, I thought of Saw. I also felt so very drained. I felt like
it is
Seven,
an
like the movie
intense
Seven.
movie.
Yes, I felt like because I watched the movie Seven, I saw it at the theater. When I walked out of the movie Seven at the theater,
Seven was one of the influences for this movie.
really?
Yeah.
Well, I definitely see that. So maybe I am doing a good job in this because
you're doing a very
I
good
definitely
job.
felt that. And when I saw Seven at the movie theater, I saw it at budget. What are you looking at? What's going on? Stop it. So, anyways, I actually look this way. Anyways, so I felt drained. I actually felt drained, and then that's why I had to go to my happy place. I had to go to my Jessica
I
Alba
slept
place.
like a baby. I was so
No, I watched.
it relaxed me because there was so much intensity during the movie. So then when it was
That
done,
was intense, though.
it's an
Going up and down those
intense
stairs
movie.
and shit where there's spikes and bear traps and oh my God. But so then I went to see Jessica Alba and I felt really good. And then I mean, how can you not feel good seeing Jessica Alba? I mean that's my new happy place. I think I'm just gonna tell you that every movie is really bad, so that I get to see this on the screen. But
Oh,
anyways,
yeah?
so I saw Jessica Alba, and then after that, I'm like, I should watch some football. Stop it! And then I watched some football. I watched the Las Vegas Raiders win, so that was good. And I went to bed. And then I see this crap. Come on. All right, so I'm done.
All right, so why don't you give me a score on this bad boy?
As a person that does not like horror movies, is not. Oh my God! You know what, Tim?
Okay, look down for a minute, Jeff.
I'm looking
and I'm
down.
gonna put my prediction.
Okay.
Okay, now go ahead and tell us your number.
Can I look up or should I see
You
it
can
first?
look up now.
Okay.
You can look up.
2. There you go.
Audience,
Is that what you said?
I
2?
said 1.
Yeah. There's room, but it's a 2. It's not something that I would ever watch again. I would never recommend anyone.
Can you understand people enjoying this, or
Nobody
can't
enjoys
figure
this.
that out?
Tim,
Huh.
you're pulling my leg. There's
No.
no way that enjoys this movie.
Lot of fans.
Why?
Lot of fans.
Okay, so you know what?
Big fan base.
So we have time. Tell me why someone would enjoy this movie. What part of this movie is enjoyable?
It's intense.
Okay, I give you that.
It moves very, very quickly. There's a lot of activity from that moment to the first squeak of that step. It is just nonstop action, and it keeps going and does not let go. Now,
You're right.
Now, you don't like the violence as it was depicted.
Yeah, it was
what
kinda
if
fucked up.
okay? What if they didn't have that level of violence? If it was just a crook and
A
you
cat
knew
and
it was
mouse?
going to come
I would
out?
go for that. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, because yanking.
it was the over the top
Yes.
violence.
Did
Okay,
Did you see the?
I understand why you didn't like it. I was hoping you'd like it, but I
No
also
way,
thought
man. There's no way.
thought if he doesn't like it, he's going to react violently to this film. It's going to make for great podcasting.
Did you see the
So-
Indiana Jones movement? The Indiana Jones moment in this movie?
No,
You didn't? Come on, man.
what moment?
When,
when they got all the bugs over him,
no,
just like in
no,
Temple of Doom.
No. When the daughter pulls for the scissors, and she gets like splattered up against the wall with all the darts in it, just like Indiana Jones. When he was,
yeah.
Okay, I thought of Indiana
Okay.
Jones. I really did.
Now, did you know there was a sports movie connection?
You know what? To tell you the truth, Tim, I was so
Okay,
displeased with this movie. I did not do anything until
Yeah.
I saw you tonight.
that's fine. Andrea Roth, who plays the woman that gets her mouth sewn
Oh,
shut.
I have to ask you something after this. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yep.
She was in the television series Rescue Me. Do you know that television? It was Dennis Leary playing
Yeah.
fireman.
Yeah. I know that.
She was the husband. She was the
okay.
wife to Dennis Leary's character.
How's that a sports?
In
Okay, sorry.
one episode, they went to a hockey game. That is your sports movie
that's a
connection.
stretch.
You know what? I went through a lot to find that. So
Good for you, because I had nothing to do with this movie.
You loved it,
Tim, when this movie was over, I was done. I watched Jessica.
and you were able to go to sleep
Can I ask
like
you
a
something
baby.
else real quick about this movie?
Yes.
So when really, I want you to help me figure this out.
Yeah.
So in the very beginning, and I'm not giving anything away. In the very beginning, this couple comes home. He
Yeah.
goes and he sees this box, and then that's the
Because
dude.
he's living in a box. He's living in a cardboard box. He's living in a box. Living in a cardboard box. I'm living.
So he opens his
I'm
box up.
living.
He opens his box up,
Okay.
and then he gets like taken away, and then
What
they
did
go
he do
to
to her
credit.
box?
He opened the box,
Oh, okay.
and then he gets taken away. They go to credits, and they go to the storyline.
Right.
Okay, so then when Arkin finds this box again, he opens it up. It's the guy from the opening credits
Right.
in the box. He says, "I'm the bait." I don't get that. Seriously, I'm not trying to be funny. I don't understand
I
that.
think what it is if you go after the box and try to save the person within it,
Okay.
you become the marked victim. I will say that whole box business, I'm not a fan of
Kind of
that part.
fucked up.
I'm not a fan of that part.
Let me ask you one more thing.
But it is terrifying to think of yourself
In a box.
stuck inside a box.
Well,
Did you catch the after credits sequence?
I did. Okay, because I'm a gamer, and I'll go till the very end. I do this even in the movie theater, so yeah, I did watch everything.
So you're like the guy that at Miller Park waits for that roof to close all.
No, that was bullshit. Now I'll tell you that. That was bullshit. The Brewers that first year running that roof open and close. Oh yeah, I wonder why the rollers wore out. Why would you have to do
Actually,
that?
you have to exercise the
No.
device.
No, that was stupid. You do not open and close that after every game. That was dumb. But wait, one more thing
Yeah.
before we get to this.
Yeah.
Listen. So all that. So you're not going to give me the Collector 2 or whatever the fuck it's called.
The
French-
Collection.
Yeah, the French. So wait, if it's called the Collection, does that mean French people put the movie together?
No, it's the same guys. I just pronounce it the Collection.
Oh, so you're
because
you know what
we're
sucks about that
fans.
is because I'll go talk to somebody.
The fans all call it Collector and Collection. This is part of fandom.
So
Just like you call that team that's playing in Washington the Redskins.
absolutely, that was
Right.
Now wait, before you go though.
But
so
that's
if I
not
go,
its name.
I know it's gay. But listen, so if I talk to someone and say the Collection,
It goes
it's
from racism to homophobia.
Listen.
In one comment. Awesome.
gay means happy. All right.
All
So
right.
listen, if you go to Collection, if I say
He's from the 40s, remember, because he thought Jesse Owens was shot in real time. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
so the Collection. So if I go and talk to someone at the Collection, they're gonna be like, I'd be like, that's a French film. They're gonna. You can't do this to me, Tim, because I talk to people. I talk to people every day at my job.
You know what? I think everybody would love that you did that. All right, let's go on because
Did I give my rating already?
Goof in the chat room might be giving away my trivia, so we got to get things
No,
going.
don't be doing that.
Don't look at chat. Stop it.
All right, watch
Look
this.
somewhere else.
All right.
It's trivia time, ladies and gentlemen. It's your favorite part of the show, where I get to show off how smart I am, and Jeff fails miserably.
Is this the daughter right here, Jill Chase? Was that the daughter?
Yes, that was the daughter.
She was.
that
She had a little bit of hotness to her.
Oh yeah, yeah. She takes it all off, baby.
Can you put Jessica up one more time, real quick, so I have some inspiration before my
We're in the middle of this.
before
now.
my trivia, please?
Come on.
It doesn't fit on there. It doesn't.
I
fit?
gotta hit so many different buttons.
Oh my
now.
god! All right, go ahead. Let's go.
All right,
Trivia.
There we go. We're in trivia.
What about merch?
Another button. All right.
Wow, you have really tough over there at
The
Command Central.
automation shut down. I don't even know how I'm gonna do the sound effects here.
Command Central. Hey Peggy, where you at?
Are
What's
you
the
ready?
other name? Marissa? No. Peggy and shit. I can't
Tracy.
remember. Tracy.
Okay.
Peggy
now,
and Tracy. PT.
Who's going first?
Part-time.
You going first, or am I going first?
You're gonna ask me first.
All right. Okay. First question. A third movie, The Collected, after The Collector and The Collection,
Yeah.
has already filmed and will be coming out later this year.
Okay.
Letter B. Patrick Melton and Marcus Dunstan, who I told you a little bit about.
No, you didn't.
That's the writing team that I interviewed.
Okay. All right.
They actually were script doctors on the kaiju film Pacific Rim. Kaiju is like Godzilla. Those
Yeah,
are those giant.
I understand that, but what's script doctors mean?
Script doctors means they came in and did a polish on the script.
Which means a polish means what?
They fixed what was wrong with it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. No, that's a perfectly good question.
I know.
All right.
Don't look away. Whatever. Whatever.
Okay. In a DVD deleted scene alternate ending.
Oh my god. Like, I'm gonna
Arkin-
watch this shit.
Oh, it's all right. Arkin is out of the house and sees the young girl at the window and decides to just leave, which would have cut 25 minutes of the film. since they made significant cuts to make the current film, they might have at some point actually considered descending.
So you're saying that there's a DVD out there, and in one of the deleted scenes,
It's
they
a great
said,
DVD.
Wait, just wait. So it said, do you have it?
I think it's got it somewhere.
Okay, so let me just make, because the other ones are like one sentence. So now this one,
Hey, Jeff, it's in this box I have over there. You want to go
I need
over
to
near the
process.
box?
I don't see it. I see Madeline Zimmer. So let me just.
He's going to his happy place again.
I know, damn. Okay, so listen. Okay, so you're telling me that there's a DVD. Obviously, that makes sense. But there's those DVDs that have like extra deleted scenes, and in this deleted scene, Arkin has no consideration for Hannah.
Correct.
Yeah, you know what? That's not even true because they try to show that connection in the movie where he says, "What would someone your age like for a present?" So he gets that present for his daughter. So I think there's no way that Arkin would ever leave his daughter, or not his daughter, but ever leave that girl Hannah behind. I don't think there's any way. So I think that the answer to this,
False answer.
That would be false. Wait, what's the first one?
No, you're picking which one is false.
I know. Let me hear number one
The
again.
first one was The Collected, the third movie in the series, has been made and will be coming out.
Oh,
this
bullshit!
year.
A is false.
A is false.
Yes.
You got
Yes!
one right.
That's what I'm talking about. Bring it home.
You got one right.
I almost talked myself out of that, though.
You almost did.
They really wanted to do that, huh?
What?
And see? They really wanted to do that? They wanted to make him like
There,
stalk her,
I
like-
think it might have been a bit of a joke, but it is funny. Oh my god, they put it together. It's so damn funny. But,
Look at that. I bring it home and bring it home the bacon, man.
bringing it home.
Wow.
All right, and it's my turn.
All right, Timothy. Here we go.
Oh god.
Here we go. Who's listening? Anyway, so here we go. So the A. Hey, can I have a pen real quick? Let me just make a letter from this one.
Can I have a pen real quick?
Okay, so that's A.
This is fascinating.
The
podcast.
German Zeppelin flying over the Olympiad Stadium during the beginning of the games is the LZ-129. 1 year later, it exploded during docking at Lakehurst Naval Air Station. I went to school in New Jersey, killing 36 people. So they're saying
It's
that
also known as the Hindenburg.
right.
Go on.
So the Hindenburg. So they're saying that that same one over the Olympiad crashed in New Jersey.
Okay.
The next one is the
If
Jesse.
I was gonna crash, I'd crash.
The
in New
Jesse
Jersey.
Owens Award is the U.S. Track and Field's highest accolade for the year's best track and field athlete. So they named the best track and field athlete after Jesse Owens. Is it Jesse Owens Award? And then C.
Jeff, work at it.
Jesse Owens was born. Oh, hey, happy birthday to Jesse Owens. Jesse Owens was born on 9/12, so we just missed it.
Oh.
So Jesse Owens was born September 12th, 1913, and he was the oldest of 12, or not 12. He was the oldest of 10 children. So Jesse Owens, born on September 12th, 1913, was the oldest of 10 children. That's C. So you have A is the Hindenburg, B is the Jesse Owens Award, C is he's the oldest of 10 children.
It's either B or C because the Hindenburg did crash in New Jersey.
Yeah, was that the same one over the Olympiad?
Well, it said Hindenburg on the side of the Zeppelin.
Very good for watching the movie.
It said Hindenburg on there.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I missed that. You know, I was up in a blimp once.
Where are you?
Yeah, but go ahead.
Okay. So we got, is it the Jesse Owens Award?
Yep, for the
Or we
best track
got,
and
was
field.
he in a big ass family? Those are the two that are left.
Was he the oldest of a 10-person family, or is it Jesse Owens Award for the year for the best track and field athlete?
I'm gonna go with C, even though I'm not real confident, but I'm gonna go with C is false, and Hindenburg is true, and the Jesse Owens award is true.
Tim, give yourself 5 points.
Woo!
Jesse Owens is actually the youngest
Okay,
of 10 children.
so he had something to prove.
Yeah.
He had something to prove. Well, I just felt like when they had the scenes with his family, it was like filled with adults. It wasn't little kids
Damn.
all over the place. That's the only reason I made that determination. Because remember when the NAACP comes in,
Yeah.
it was like filled with adults. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Is this choir practice or what's going
Yeah.
on? And as you know, back in the day, you'd go to choir practice and you could get lit up.
Because choir practice was a bar
Bar
in
town.
Muskego.
That's
Hell
right.
yeah. I just told that story at work the other day.
Did you?
I did.
All right.
Wow, Tim, get 5 points. Ah.
Yeah, well, oops. I want to press that one. There we go.
Because there's-
Scoreboard time.
Oh, man. Look at that.
Now, we both
Got 5 points.
got 5 on the trivia. So that's great. The sports movie I gave an 8 to. Right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gave
you
an
did.
8. And you gave a 21.
Which, in other words, is a 2.
Yeah, okay. A 2. So you kind of got ahead this week.
Well, you gave me a shit movie. That's why. You gave me a movie that you knew that I would not like.
I did not. I knew
You-
you were. I thought you were gonna love it.
No fucking way. Hey, how come my light's not been on? My light's not been on. Look at that. People don't even know what it looked like. There we go. Hey, babe, what's up?
All right. Well, we
There
are
we go.
in
Hey,
overtime.
Tracy, Peggy.
It's time.
How you
Okay,
doing?
it's time.
Hey,
for us
Marta.
to do our preview, buddy. It's preview time.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
see if that
Why,
even
look
opens.
at how you just shut me down. You're just like,
All
done,
the time.
Done.
It's all I can do. So let's get ready. We're gonna take a look now. Something to know, folks. We're taking next week off.
Wait,
And
no
we'll be-
or Cano? No N-O or K-N-O-W?
KNOW.
The Cano.
So, yes, the Cano Zone. So, that's coming up on September 23rd. So, let's take a look at what's coming up. No,
Wait,
not
why-
on the 23rd, on the 30th.
Wait, why are
The
we taking out the
30th.
23rd?
Because my father was born, and
Yes!
I'm having
Yes.
a little fun with him.
Happy birthday, yes.
So, yes, happy birthday. So, for hitting 3 on September 30th.
Look how you just wash off that shit. How old your dad gonna be?
12.
No, no, he's not leap year. How old is he gonna be?
What? What do you mean he's not a leap year? It's September.
All right.
Never leaps in September.
Well, happy birthday to Tim's dad. I know you don't watch this, but Martha does, so that's good.
He watches. He tries to trivia each week.
Wait, let me see. How would I say happy birthday in German? Happy birthday.
It's pretty close.
sounds
Alles Gute
almost
zum
Japanese.
Geburtstag.
That was his Japanese.
Alles Gute zum Geburtstag.
A gute birthday. Say it again.
That was pretty good.
Do it again.
You had it down.
Gute birthday.
There we go. All right.
Eins, feins, drei.
We're going to run out of music.
Beer,
I
beer,
am
beer.
giving Jeff the classic Alfred Hitchcock Psycho.
Boobs.
I cannot wait for how often he's going to thank me for that film.
Psycho is going to be all right because it's in black and white. Nothing scary is in black and white.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
And it's Alfred Hitchcock. I've seen other Alfred Hitchcock movies. The Birds. I've seen North by Northwest. I've seen Vertigo. So this is going to be all right.
The other thing is, it's an excellent film.
It's good.
So you
But the
should
only thing is
enjoy
that
it.
I know that
I don't know
that,
why you hate excellent films.
but I know the
sometimes.
shower scene's going to leave me disappointed.
There's no way it can live up to the hype that people have built up.
There's
about it
nothing
over the
that I
years.
want to see. Jessica
Wow.
Alba. All right.
Let me
and-
tell you, had they shot it today, and Janet Leigh would have been getting naked.
But now wait a
that'd be
second though.
worth
Didn't they
seeing.
shoot it today? Did they do the same? They did the same thing though. didn't they?
Gus
Yes, they
Van
did.
Sant did a shot for shot, which
Yeah.
also blocked off the,
Loser.
the bits.
Yeah, you know what? Because you know why he
And
did it like
Anne
that?
Heche is no.
No. Oh my God.
Janet Leigh.
She's the one who's in there.
Yeah.
Oh please, forget
Yeah.
that. But no, wait. I know you want to wrap this up, but listen.
But
Listen. Wait, what's the
But
dude's
listen,
Wait,
this
what's the
is
dude's
the
name that did the remake?
in a minute. Gus Van Sant.
So it just shows you.
How do I know that off the top of my head? is
Because
the
he probably made
question
another
you should
movie.
ask. Oh. Well, he made a couple other movies. I'm not going to get into that.
So Gus has no
Gus.
creativity himself because he had to use someone else. So he actually plagiarized.
Honest to God,
He plagiarized.
I have not found somebody that has told me here's a good reason why he did it, other than to prove he could get a major motion picture studio to allow him to do it. It was a total vanity project as far as I can tell.
Who plays
Norman Bates,
Yeah.
the killer?
Yeah. Who? In the new one, who? Is it Vince Vaughn? I knew it. Somehow I knew that. Oh my God! Forget this. All right, back to my movie. My movie is off.
He played the role in 2 movies. He went on to also play Norman Bates in Dodgeball.
It's not his name.
He's killing it.
Dodgeball is awesome.
Tell me about your movie that you're going
It's
to
The
force
Hustler,
me to watch.
and not the magazine. So, anyways,
So why am I watching this?
it's great. It's a fantastic movie. It's
It's in black and white.
just like the Psycho
Nothing
is.
scary in black and white. So
Paul-
nothing fun in black and white. You sound like a millennial. I don't mean that in a nice way.
Paul Newman's
Like
in
you
this.
could fix my computer.
Jackie Gleason's in this movie.
It's goddamn animation.
It's a great movie, and the thing of it is that Tim, I'm setting you up for season 4 when I have you do The Color of Money. Who's also going to have Fast Eddie Felson in it, who is Paul Newman's character in this movie. It's black and white. It's a good movie. It's a little long, but it's a good movie.
All right, so that's coming up.
It's about pool. Not diving into a pool, but billiards.
I was about to say, I'm pretty good at the backstroke.
Billiards. It's about billiards.
Another stroke.
Yeah, and I heard that Janet Leigh's good at with the breaststroke.
There it is. There it is. Hey, I think we
Straw.
both have fallen
Straw.
off camera.
I'm here. Straw. Hey, straw.
Straw?
Did you ever hear that one? It says, hey, straw is cheaper, grass is free, buy a farm, get all 3. That's a Muskego saying.
It is?
If someone said to you, hey, Tim, you go, wait, hey, straw is cheaper, grass is free, buy a farm, get all 3. Old McDonald had that farm.
E-I-E-I-O. Hey, we want to thank
Pittsburgh Mafia.
We want to thank the folks that came out in the chat room. Like Trevor.
What? What's this? That's old.
I'm wondering what that is too. We're gonna get rid of that. Anyway. Dang it.
Tim, I'm kind of worried about your production value here.
I'm getting very upset at the Stream Deck. I paid good money for that thing, and it's pissing me off.
That's what she said.
And we got another one of those in. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And if you didn't watch this live, I want to encourage you to come out and watch us live on twitch.tv/otherworldly culture. It's fun because anything you type in chat is likely to distract Jeff beyond reasonable limits. He goes absolutely crazy. It's fantastic. I enjoy the show. I don't know if you enjoy the show, but I enjoy the show.
You mean me or him?
So, anyway, it's time to close the crypt and call the game.
We'll be live at Horror Realm.
I am your fear leader. This one over here is our cheerleader.
Did you say Fuhrer?
No, I said fear leader, and you're the cheerleader. Get it?
No. But all right.
All right, I'm the vamp. He's the ump. Thank you all for watching. Remember to share and subscribe our show and feed and come out to see us live on Twitch. Buy lots and lots of merch. Follow our show on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, Pandora, TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, and other fine places you find podcasts. Right after I put this show out, I am going to personally send the show to Patrick Melton and Marcus Winston.
You're talking
have their
shit.
info.
Right? You know what? Right now,
they are my Facebook friends.
You want to bet? Okay, let's.
And Patrick Melton will open it.
Wait,
guarantee.
Which one is he?
He's one of the writers. And
whatever.
He is going to ream me out. It's going to be wonderful.
You know what? Wait,
it's going to be great.
Before you close the crypt on this crap.
He's actually a very nice guy.
He probably is.
He
but
probably
his movie
would respond.
Now listen.
No, it does not. It's a great movie.
Listen. I want you to tag me in that or put my email in there because I want to see what he responds.
No.
Because why?
No, because I'm going to do something if I get a response.
Here's the deal. Wait,
and it's going to mess you
what's
up
the
for
dude's
the
name
rest
again?
of
What's
your
his
life.
name?
All right.
Wait, Patrick Rizzo?
If it's sport,
Bowling ball
finish
cleaner.
the show.
Yeah, I need my whatever.
No, that's not him.
Lisa, which one's she?
That's
Hey,
one of the
who are all these
strippers.
people?
That is strippers.
Ooh, yeah, let's see what she is.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Jeff is distracted. If it's sports, it's a home run.
I ask for justice.
Now you're
what's our
opening
plan?
stuff?
I didn't open anything.
Really?
It's the star of the show.
Why are you doing that? Thank you.
How'd that happen?
Because you're clicking on stuff hoping to see boobies. Unbelievable. He's talking about my professionalism. He's sitting there looking for boobies. He's on
Wait,
movie
I wasn't
patrol.
doing that. All I know is that
On
that movie was
Booby
awful.
Patrol. If it's sports, it's a home run. If it's horror, run home. We're dead on the bases, and we'll see you next time.
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Otherworldlyculture.com. The Collector, please don't watch it.com.
Oh my God.
Listen, you know when you do that whole like home run thing?
Hey, we're still on the air.
I know.
Do
Listen,
you know that? But you just can't help yourself,
Listen,
can you?
when you do that, it's sports, run home. If it's a home run, don't run to the horror or whatever it is. But just think about it. In both scenarios, you're going, ah. So if it's a home run, run home.
Okay.
If it's horror, run. I don't even know. How's the saying go?